everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into part 8 of our latest BL Manhwa Webtoon recommendations. If you're looking for fresh stories, lovable characters, and all the heart-fluttering moments BL fans live for, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss out on the newest and hottest webtoons. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Seo Sungchan and Lim Gunwoo were known for their rivalry on campus, always at odds with each other. However, one day, something unexpected happened that changed their relationship. Lim Gunwoo accidentally witnessed Seo Sungchan acting in a way that left him feeling uncomfortable. Afterward, Lim Gunwoo began to avoid Seo Sungchan, unsure of how to handle the situation. Noticing the sudden distance, Seo Sungchan grew confused and started to approach Lim Gunwoo in a more considerate way, hoping to understand what had caused the change. Seo Sungchan wasn't sure where things stood, but he found himself trying to bridge the gap, wondering if their relationship could evolve into something more. Moving on to number 9, we have Doyoon had always cared for Suah, treating him like a younger sibling. But when Suah and Omega went through his heat cycle, everything changed. Despite being a beta, Doyoon couldn't stand seeing Suah in pain and wanted to help him through it. This was the first time Doyoon had found himself in such a situation, and the intensity of it all confused him. As he supported Suah, Doyoon began to realize that his feelings for him had evolved into something deeper than he had expected. They weren't just friends anymore, and Doyoon wasn't sure if it was the heat cycle or something more. With a gentle smile, he promised, "I'll try harder because you like me." The bond between them was growing stronger, and Doyoon knew they were beginning a new chapter in their relationship. Next, at number 8, we have When Chong Yinjin turned 20 and moved into a house near the university, he never expected to find his old crush, Jumian, living next door. For years earlier, Jumian had been his tutor, and now fate had brought them back together. What began as a casual reunion between neighbors quickly blossomed into a deeper connection, as the two became increasingly close, sharing moments of intimacy and curiosity. However, beneath the warmth of their growing bond, Jumian harbored a secret. His feelings for Chong Yinjin might not be as innocent as they appeared, and a hidden agenda lurked behind his actions. As their relationship developed, Chong Yinjin couldn't help but wonder if he was falling for Jumian's charm, or if he was merely a pawn in a much larger, more complicated game. Now, for our 7th recommendation, we have A deadly virus, known as Gultans, wreaks havoc across peaceful Seoul, leaving the city in chaos. Despite a desperate struggle, the government fails to eradicate the threat and announces the abandonment of the Korean peninsula, including Seoul. With military forces waiting in Mokpo, hope fades. In the midst of this destruction, Taebaek and Shinhoo fight to survive. Taebaek, determined to live but ready to sacrifice his life to protect Shinhoo, expresses his fear of becoming a burden. Shinhoo, however, reassures him, vowing not to abandon him under any circumstances. As they navigate this apocalyptic world together, Taebaek uncovers the kindness hidden behind Shinhoo's stoic demeanor, while Shinhoo becomes captivated by Taebaek's relentless affection. Next up at number 6, we have for the Jae-woong had harbored a twisted obsession toward his half-brother, Jae-young, since they were children. Bound by blood yet separated by resentment and desire, his conflicted emotions simmered beneath the surface. To cope, Jae-woong poured his feelings into art, recreating Jae-young's face on countless canvases as a way to both soothe and fuel his longing. One day, Jae-woong's carefully controlled world unraveled when he met Eun-gang, a stranger who bore an uncanny resemblance to Jae-young. The sight of Eun-gang shook him, blurring the line between reality and his inner turmoil. Was Eun-gang an escape from his forbidden desires, or would he become the catalyst for Jae-woong's ultimate undoing? Now, entering our top 5, we have Chain of Enchantment. The long and brutal feud between the Yeongju and Dongmun gangs finally ended with Dongmun's decisive victory. Among the wreckage of alliances and bloodshed, Sung Jae-ha, the second in command of Dongmun, made his way to Yoo Hae-min, the fragile yet defiant Omega of Yeongju. Jae-ha had waited for this moment, the seat beside Hae-min symbolizing more than just proximity. It was the culmination of his relentless desire. Hae-min, marked by the scars of his loyalty and loss, met Jae-ha's gaze with wary eyes, the weight of his defeat heavy in the air. "You're mine now," Jae-ha declared, his voice filled with unyielding resolve. Yet, beneath the surface of possession and power, a question lingered: would this union lead to conquest, or was it the prelude to a new tragedy destined to unfold? Moving on to number 4, we have. In a world where only alphas and omegas are valued, Beta Min-jun has lived a life of invisibility, overshadowed and overlooked. His mundane existence takes a drastic turn when he meets Yuri, a charismatic alpha with an unusual desire to become an omega. Intrigued by Min-jun's unique blue eyes, Yuri proposes an unusual arrangement: Min-jun will act as his stand-in alpha. Hesitant yet yearning for significance, Min-jun accepts. For the first time, he feels a sense of importance as Yuri's partner, but what begins as a role quickly evolves into something deeper. Min-jun's newfound power awakens darker desires within him. Obsessed with Yuri, he begins craving more, longing not only to dominate but to become the true alpha Yuri needs. "Let me stay an alpha a little longer," Min-jun murmurs, his voice trembling. Entering our top 3, we have. Jong Hyun had poured his severance pay and a hefty loan into opening a PC room, hoping for a fresh start. But as days turned into weeks, dismal sales and rising interest rates began to drain him, both financially and emotionally. His dream of success now seemed like a distant illusion. Adding to his frustration was a peculiar, unemployed customer who treated the PC room like his second home. This man, an insectivore in his habits, would order a single bowl of ramen and consume 5 extra bowls of pickled radish without a care. Jong Hyun, annoyed by the man's audacity, began grumbling openly, but the man's gaze lingered on him with an intensity that was hard to ignore. Something about his unusual demeanor made Jong Hyun uneasy yet strangely curious. Nearing the top of our list at number 2, we have. It all started on a cold winter day, the air heavy with the sharp scent of frost. Sherfu's solitary routine was interrupted by a chance encounter. A stranger approached, offering to light his cigarette as the wind refused to cooperate. Though the gesture was unsolicited, there was an undeniable boldness in the way the young man stepped in, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Intrigued by the stranger's confidence, Sherfu felt an urge to indulge him, to play along with his odd sincerity. He decided to keep the encounter going, drawn in like a moth to a flame, unaware of how profoundly this meeting would alter his life. Later, as Yejuan's piano playing filled the air, it revealed layers of depth Sherfu hadn't expected, unraveling secrets between them. And now, claiming the top spot on our list, we have the. In a world where certain people possess an irresistible charm, Kong Jun lives as a quiet, diligent model student, carefully hiding the ache of a long, unrequited love. To others, he seems perfect, yet beneath his composed exterior lies a heart weighed down by loneliness. One day, his seemingly predictable life takes an unexpected turn when he crosses paths with Go Yohan, his lively and carefree second-year classmate. Yohan's unpredictable nature and bold demeanor begin to disrupt Jun's carefully maintained facade, pulling him into a whirlwind of emotions he can no longer ignore. As Jun wrestles with the truth of his feelings, a single question lingers in his heart: what if he actually likes Yohan? And that's a wrap for part 8 of our latest BL Manhwa Webtoon recommendations. Which ones are you excited to read next? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and any BL titles you think deserve a shout-out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss more amazing recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.